We saw some of the guys that haven't featured in preseason yet. We saw Tito Villalba. We saw Franco Escobar. What did you guys think of their short time on the pitch?
I feel like Tito is a huge addition. Like, he just adds so much electricity to the team. He knows our team chemistry already. Like, he knows where Miggy is. We didn't have Joseph in at that moment, but he just knows where those guys are. He's very attacking, and that's what our team does, is we attack, and then we defend. And he just knows where those guys are. He knows how to take shots. He knows how to make his opportunities real, and he was huge. Escobar, I feel like he had a pretty good showing. I really miss Parkhurst, but I feel like once the regular season starts, we'll be pretty solid, and I really like Escobar on the bench to come in later in the game.
Yeah, and that's right. I mean, preseason is about trying things out. You know what you're going to get from Parkhurst. He's consistent. You've seen his entire career. There's no reason to put him out there and run minutes off those legs. We need him during the season. So we understand the back line's going to be a little shaky. Villalba, I think, as soon as he came out there, coming off the left was odd, but he did touch the ball the second he walked out there. You could see he was ready for it. He was really ready to hit the pitch. Escobar, I thought he actually played very well. He pulled up on the right side when he needed to. Even the foul he got, I felt like it was justified. You're in the middle of the field. There's nobody behind you. You know what? Okay, fine, I'm good with that. If I'm Tata, I'm fine with that. Make the foul. Allow your team to recover. Play smart. That was a really smart play for him. To me, that represents, as a manager, maturity in a way that you don't generally see out of 23-year-olds. To me, that was pretty mature. That was an excellent play. That was a Parkhurst play. Maybe the man's been studying some film. I don't know.
Paying attention in training or something like that. Yeah. So obviously, with our place in the Carolina Challenge Cup, it's innocuous, yes, but we probably have no chance of winning it. So what do we think that, in terms of what we're going to do lining up wise on Saturday? Are we going to put a full squad out there, where it's the starting 11, or are we going to play the kids?
I think maybe for the first few minutes we'll put our regulars just to see how they gel, because honestly we haven't really had that in preseason because Tito's been hurt, Parker's been hurt, Garza's been kind of hurt. So I feel like maybe we'll put them out there for a few minutes and then we're going to sub in second team, all right guys, let's see what you got, because we need to rest our guys, because the regular season is next Saturday against Houston and we travel to Houston, and we really need to get our regular season in shape. So I feel like we'll start our guys for a little bit just to see how they gel now that we actually have them all healthy. And then we're just going to sub on second team.
Do you think the mindset would be, though, to give them as many minutes as possible so that they, play as close to a full 90 as possible? Or
I would look at it as I would start them. I would start our 11, the 11, especially since Tito was out there. I'd want to see Parkhurst. I think as a manager, I would look at the game and see how it's progressing. If there's a lot of slides, if there's a lot of ways, a lot of things that
huge injury risk with this,
then I would probably pull them. That's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is seeing them have touches on the ball and seeing how they gel. How does Nagby pull back and support? Does he support? I don't know, because right now that Carmona hold missing, and nobody really know how that's going to be filled, I would be very interested in that side of the field. I could care less about goals. I feel like the goals will happen. Escobar is starting to find his groove. That's going to occur. I would say 30 minutes max. After that, I would start subbing.
30 minutes max for all the starters?
All of them. I would do a hockey-style lineup. I don't even care. If the tournament's not in reach, I'm interested in the regular season. I'd love to see Mitch come out and goal. Why not? We know what Can gives you. Can gave us half a season. We know where he's going to be. Let's put Mitch out there. Why not? Let him have a show, because he did great in Cincinnati. And I feel like if he had a lineup in front of him that wasn't the strongest, he's going to have a lot of work. That's not always – you don't always want that for a goalkeeper, but why not in this situation? In a situation where it doesn't really matter.
It's also against USL competition, too.
Exactly. So I get to see him play USL competition and where he lines up. For me, that would be the most important thing. But I'm I build out of the back. I like goalkeepers. I train them, so I'm biased that way. But we already know what Can's going to give you. Can's not going anywhere, but I would love to see how Mitch is going to play on the field. So I would want to bring him in and let Brad. We don't need Brad hurt. Brad's going to be in the whole season. We know what we're getting from Brad.
So score predictions for Saturday.
Against the Battery, I'm going to say 2-1 Battery. Just because we play a lot of our reserves, and based on how we've done in this, I'd see 2-1 Battery.
2-all. With the 30 minutes, change up, 2-all. Let Mitch get some experience, see how it goes.